Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ty, and as you probably already know, Dying Light 2's Spring Update has finally arrived. While it's nothing insane and did introduce some pretty fascinating bugs, we did get a feature we've waited years for, plus 27 new weapons including more tower raid rewards and a few other secret changes. Let's start off with all the new weapons, which can be found at Sola. The tower raid rewards, or as I call it, the battle pass, has actually been redesigned. Now there is actually much more to look forward to and grind towards, including tons of new exotics, elemental pistols like a taser gun, and the final reward in the past being the breach outfit from the tower raid. You can still get the office worker Aiden outfit, the quiet dagger, all the unique items from the past haven't been replaced, just moved around, so keep that in mind. Another change you may have noticed is they actually moved the raid entrance over more towards the spawn area, which I think is a good call. So to move on and jump the gun, you may have noticed an outfit I've briefly shown off throughout the video, and that is this. The Fire Brigade bundle. And I always try to appreciate these things because yeah, it looks great, it really does. But it being stuck in the store does make it sting a little, you know? I just wish the coolest thing in the update you didn't have to pay extra for, that's all I'm saying. Alright, it is time, ladies and gentlemen, to talk about the feature we've waited years for. You'll notice that the moment you load into the main menu for Dying Light 2, and if you haven't, well, we got mod support, finally! Techland said nothing about the feature for over a year, so many, including myself, thought it was completely dead until now, where they shadow dropped it for everyone to see and finally use. Well, we'll get there. At the moment, it doesn't necessarily work as intended. But this is a pretty big deal because this was the only feature from the old roadmap that had to still be added, and now that it's in, we could just move on, put that behind us. Like it was initially speculated, mods could be found through the community maps menu, or now you could just call it the maps and mods menu, whatever you feel. The downside, because there always is one, is each mod has to be manually approved, and they're only allowing for texture mods currently, so don't go expecting some crazy overhaul mod to appear on there tomorrow, but I do think we could get to that point. You can, however, change the fisheye blimp into a Shrek blimp. Pretty innovative stuff, I have to say. Unfortunately, and the reason I'm sure Techland didn't make a bigger deal out of this is because at the moment you can't search for any mods if you're on consoles, which kinda defeats the whole purpose, you know? If you're on PC, you can find mods and subscribe to them through mod.io, which will connect right back to the game. That's the place where modders go to upload their mods. So the system clearly works, it's just Techland isn't allowing the majority to access them at the moment, which I don't know why, but to be fair, there isn't really much to experiment with yet, so give it time. It's a genuinely great step in the right direction, so let's hope we hear more about it soon. With the addition of mod support, Techland has given the PC community a new tool to import textures, which is how we get the Shrek mod and so many new things we could expect. It could be used for just memes or used to actually change the visual identity of Villador. I don't know how far it could go yet, but it just comes down to the user. And whoever decides to manually review the mods, because we don't know how strict they're gonna be. But to be fair, seeing as the first mod is a copyrighted Shrek image, I'm not too worried. I do just want to briefly mention that Techland is currently doing play tests on lower end systems, with their long-term plan being to improve the game's optimization. I play on basically a potato, ancient hardware, whatever you want to call it, so this is always nice to see. Overall, a significant portion of the update was for co-op and tower raid tweaks, and while I'm glad to see things improved, I guess I don't know what to expect anymore, but in my eyes, it's a bit underwhelming, but if you liked it, I'm glad you do. But what do you think? Are you satisfied with the update? Are you going to be making mods for the community? Do you wish Techland would just start marketing the beast a bit more since the game is supposedly releasing within the next 4 months? Talk about it all down below, and if you enjoyed, then do me the favor of liking this video, subscribing if you want, and stop by for the next one. Cheers!